Ivar is a highly emotional, amazing guy, but I've been really taking my time and sort of like taking the pieces apart and like slowly putting them all back together. And he's 8 this year, and so I've only been riding him for about 5 or 6 months. So, you know, it's sort of like you got to kind of begin where the horse is at and then figure out what you want to have for your ride with your horse. And so for me, this horse, you know, wants to be very high and tight in the neck and short in the neck, and he's very good at flinging his legs around very animatedly. And you know, we kind of joke that he's got kind of like rubber legs. But what I want him to have is a rubber body. And so we've really worked a lot on getting this piece of his neck really pulled out of his wither. And by doing that, I'm also creating a lot more ability for him to carry himself in his own self-carriage, as well as finding a way to strengthen his postural muscles to match those of his amazing locomotive muscles. And again, because we want to not, you know, ride the horse on their limits all the time, I need to help this horse find his gray area. For me, the gray area is where the real strength building is made. Like that's my construction on my road, on my bridge, from the hind leg. The energy from the hind leg has to travel up over on top of the horse's top line and quietly, harmoniously land into my hand. And that can be, you know, it can be really blocked in a lot of ways. And so for this horse, I keep working on making his neck long, working on his hind legs coming under. And of course, we all know the rounder he can make his sacrum, the rounder he can make his withers, and those must match. So we always want to concentrate that he's not over tight in the neck, because that creates usually hind legs out and a dip behind the saddle pad. And so we've been really working on developing this horse here by the wither, and of course right here behind my saddle pad. So I'm going to go through a little bit, introducing a little bit baby piaffe and a little baby school trot, helping this horse hang his neck down at his withers, which is very hard for him because he would like to just like whoop, telescope his neck up and then have his ears forward and then probably spook at something.